Hey guys, picked up a Smith & Wesson 1522. If you want a 22 LR AR, there are a lot of options out there. Instead of buying a standalone AR, there are options to just buy the bolt carrier group, and that kit can come with extra magazines. The issue I just see with those, again, I don't have any personal experience with those, just what I see from looking on the outside is having those in your AR, you're just going to have a lot of buildup in your gas system that you wouldn't typically get with 5.56 because 22 LR is a lot dirtier and you have to clean your AR more, and just build up issues you would have with your AR that you typically wouldn't have with your typical 5.56. And if you try and build up your own AR just to shoot 22 LR, it's going to end up costing more than this Smith & Wesson 1522. Again, $400. Mixed reviews on them. Some people say they're very reliable. Other people say that the magazines jam up on them a lot and they're not worth the money. That's just kind of what I'm out to see for myself. I'm going to use Aguila. I already loaded up the magazine with the 38 grain. I'll just go in the range with 300 rounds and see how it goes. I already put 2 drops of lube in the rail the bolt rides on. I'll show you guys the internals because this is, again, same controls as an AR, but there's no gas system. There's no buffer tube, just straight blowback. I already went ahead and moved the red dot. It was in the back of the rail. I do plan on adding backup iron sights at some point, so I went ahead and moved it to the front of the receiver. And it's just a cheap red dot. I already broke the lens cover for it. I can show you guys here, and it fell over, and the lens cover broke off. No big deal. Don't plan on using that. And again, here is the all polymer lower with no buffer tube and just the straight blowback bolts. I already put 2 drops of lube on the rail there, as you see, a little shiny, just to help it along. And the upper and handguard are also plastic, keeping it lightweight, and we'll see how it goes there at the range. Good profile on the barrel, just a bird cage for the muzzle device to tame the mighty 22 LR. Had fun at the range. My girlfriend also got a chance to shoot the rifle. She liked it as well. I had some issues with reliability with this rifle. Now, that could be the ammo, that could be the magazine, that could be really just the spring, or who knows. But first 100 rounds, no issue. After that was a stovepipe. Then after 250 rounds, just getting to the last 2 magazines, I couldn't get through those magazines without having at least 3 or 4 issues with the rifle. Now, it could be a break-in period. It could be a number of these things. I know other people there at the gun store that own the same rifle and be like, oh, I put thousands of rounds through mine and no issue. And again, this is just my experience with this rifle. I'll be comparing it to my most 2 recent 22LR rifle purchases, being the H&K MP5 22LR and my latest Ruger 1022. That Ruger 1022, I put over 1,000 rounds through it, still haven't cleaned it, just dropped 2 drops of lube on the bolt, run the action a little bit, and like I still haven't had an issue with that. 250 rounds through the MP5 and no issues. This one, for the 300 rounds I put through it, it was a lot of issues. But for cleaning this rifle, this is be much easier to clean than those 2 rifles. The 2 pins, then I can get inside the action, clean out the receiver, clean out the barrel very easily. much easier than a Ruger 1022. Ruger 1022, bolt and bottom, take that out, and then take the bolt out of the receiver and clean all that out, and then clean out the bolt. And then this one, you can actually put the cleaning rod all the way through with no obstruction. With the Ruger 1022, you have the back of the receiver getting in the way. And the MP5 is just a number of bolts and more moving parts and more stuff that gets, you know, dirty inside the action to actually clean out. So this is much easier to clean. This is a better trigger, just better reset. The Ruger 1022 trigger is not good. MP5 trigger was just slightly worse than this, just because the reset wasn't to my liking on that rifle. And then for actually mounting stuff on this rifle, if I want to add a sling, it would be this attachment, a little M-LOK section, and then I can add light, I can add iron sights, I can add a lot more stuff to this, much easier than the other two rifles. So it does have pros to it. Mind you, this is a $400 rifle. It's not cheap. I will take it back out. I did pick up different ammo for it. Some Eley 40 grain to try out. I can group this at 50 yards. I picked up some more magazines for it. They were $25 each, so I got 2 of them. So I got 2 of the magazines I can try out. I can try out different ammo and just trial and error with the rifle after cleaning it, and we shall see. I still liked it. It was fun to shoot, and for the, you know, the first 4 magazines through it, absolutely no issue. And I'll be taking it back out. This is, again, the first impressions. This is all, you know, just my experience with it. If it's worth $400 to you, that's up to you. For me, I am still happy with the purchase. I'm gonna try out different stuff. I can even add a different optic to it down the line, and it'd be just a fun little 22 plinker there. And for other people to try out the, you know, AR, because my girlfriend never shot an AR before. This was her first one, and you know, it was a fun experience for her. She wants to try it out again. And yeah, just first impressions, still good. Just minor reliability issues. First time going out, that could be due to a number of things. Could be break-in, could be the ammo, magazines again. I'll try out different stuff, go back out. But that is it for this first introduction video. I like the rifle a lot. For like the profile of the barrel being a little thicker, the barrel doesn't heat up like it does on Ruger 1022 or the MP5, because MP5 is just a super thin pencil barrel, and the Ruger is slightly thicker, but this is a much thicker barrel. Not exactly free floating, but for my purposes of shooting at 50 yards, it really doesn't make that much of a difference, at least in my opinion. That is it. The action is a little bit dirty. I'll clean that out, try out different ammo, try out different magazines. Don't want to keep rambling on. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.